I went out to Taylor Guitars to meet with Andy Powers about the V-Class bracing after an Acoustic Tuesday episode in which I was kind of asking some questions about the V-Class bracing. And they called up and said, well, why don't you just come out here? We'll fly out and you can sit down with Andy and ask all the questions you want and we'll record the whole thing. Well, they did, and that's coming. But while I was there, they also do a podcast. So you get a little double dose of podcast today. And that's exactly what item number 2 is on today's Acoustic Tuesday. It's Taylor's From the Factory podcast. Okay, this is such a cool podcast because what it does is it takes, so Jay and Cameron are the hosts, and they're just, first of all, they're awesome guys to hang around with. So Jay and Cameron, thank you. You guys rock. But they do a great job of putting on this podcast. They interview folks from, tough to say, folks from the factory, and also Taylor artists and just other people that are in this acoustic world that we live in. And on episode 12, I was very humbled to be their guest. And I had such a blast sitting down and chatting with them. It was a complete, I was laughing so hard. So if you listen to the episode, again, it's episode number 12. It's entitled Geeking Out with Tony Polecastro. And if you listen to episode 12, you're going to get a little bit of background on me and how I got into this whole acoustic guitar thing. You'll get to hear my honest response of the V-Class bracing and a funny story that I share about what I initially thought of their marketing. Jay and Cameron are both marketing people, so it was pretty ironic. And then also, I actually share my prediction of the future of acoustic guitars, which I found a fun question to answer. When somebody asks you that, it's kind of like a, oh man, I haven't really thought about that. So it was a really fun sit down with those two guys, and the podcast in and of itself is awesome. So please check that out. To find out more about that, you can go to acoustictuesdayshow.com, click on episode 31. All of the links are in the show notes. You can, of course, go directly to the From the Factory podcast and check out the other episodes as well.